78% chance. Would you, for real? There you go. All right. Good. I'm glad that I'll be able to, I'm very glad that I'll be able to summon something here that'll help a little bit. Alright. Contents administrative, let's see. Welcome administrator. Borchard Hans to admin. We need to organize an all-staff meeting to discuss lab safety. Everyone is overworked and overstressed, and that's a perfect recipe for workplace accidents. I'm telling you, we cannot afford any more accidents. The loss of Van Wyck has been hard on everybody. He was well liked. And watching him die in such a horrible fashion has been hard on morale. The staff is still committed to the cause. They all know what they signed up for, and they know how important this is. But losing such a good man because of such basic lapses in lab safety has been a difficult pill to follow, Borchard. Oh, that's the one I just read. Second one. Falkenroth Adolf to admin. I'm writing this to request additional security for the animal testing lab. You know how large and vicious these creatures can be without more trained handlers on staff or just begging for another accident. You remember what happened to Van Wyck. I'd also like to repeat my request that the animals be defanged, declawed, and muzzled, preferably someplace far away from the lab. Our having to use them is unavoidable due to their genetic similarity to our targets, but doesn't mean that we can't take precautions. Falkenrath. Finger to admin. I want to thank you for pushing to bring the new Hermetic Lab online. It's good to know you're listening to our requests. The research that the Hermetic researchers have been doing should make our work with the Panacea much more manageable. Denerf. Denerf. Okay. Get you up there, Blitz. Okay. Now we're going to see what I can do with this pestilence. Because I'm going to lose control of them, and it's fine if I lose control of them up there. That's no problem. Oh, darn it. That wasn't what I wanted to do. That's alright, though. Nice. Okay. Hello, governor. Ooh. Target enemy switches to your team and you control them. That's useful. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that's awesome. I didn't know he could do that. Nice shooting, turret. Way to go. Way to go. Thank you, Xanos. I need to do that so I can position myself to heal him. Nice shot, Iger. Bad shot, Iger. Good shot, Iger. Bad shot, Iger. Iger taketh and he giveth, she giveth away. Shot. Nice. Way to go. Okay, because right in here, about here is where I'm going to lose control of her. So what's up, duty? What's going on, man? Oh my god, with the turret. These turrets suck. They have not been impressive. Seriously, they are a complete waste of time. See if that heals. What's her face? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to hit. It's alright. It's alright. Going well. I'm in the final building, duty. Oh, come on. There you go. Nice shooting. This game's a little buggy when it comes to setting up, Overwatch. Just a little bit. Nice shot. That was a 2-shot. Wow, 2 hits, less than 50%. Nice. Still got him. Nice. That's a little surprising. Confused. Huzzah. All right, what else we got? Acid for everybody. I don't know why Dietrich didn't... There's an Overwatch. It should have gone off there. So I don't know what happened there. And again, misses. Nice. Didn't have to waste a medkit that way. Okay. I need you to be able to hit from here. Sadly, it means I gotta waste time loading, which is too bad, but oh well. Give him a shot. 27 damage. Nice, down you go. Okay, this time it would be nice if you do what I say. Actually have Overwatch work. That would be really awesome. Okay. I'm really holding on to Pestilence. I'm amazed. There you go. Exactly. What's up, Trace? How you doing, Trace? Don't go to Berlin either. That's the other lesson. Man, they're not joking around with the security in here. Can't imagine what this would be like with all the automatic security online. Although the turrets kind of suck, so... I'd rather that the automated security not... Oh my god, a turret actually hit something. I'd rather the automated security not work and the, but the other security work. Alright. That's just the way he rolls, man. Yes. Iger doing what Iger does. Ah, finally I lost Pestilence. I knew that was going to happen eventually, but that's why I brought him in here. Uh-oh. Aww. I gotta be that way, Pestilence. No reason for that. It's true. Not enough AP, huh? Okay. Shooting. One shot hit. Nice. Missed there, though. Let's get him away so that any area effect spells are not going to affect him as much. Is that turret ever going to get any shots off that actually hit? Yeah. Yeah, that's a little annoying to me. That it's not more, that it doesn't have more meaning. I don't know. That's not going to hit. Oh my god, it hit. Nice. Not enough AP. A little AP thing has been annoying. There goes the useless turret. Yeah. Pestilence, keep working as a free agent, please. How long does this thing last with the freaking AP, man? Nice. Have you Overwatch there? Have you Overwatch there? Nice. And there he is. Now he's gone. Excellent. Alright, so what I'd like you to do is to come up here and wait. I want you on Overwatch, like that. I want you on Overwatch. I wonder if there's anybody who doesn't like the concept of Overwatch. It's just so much fun to watch a plan come together. Overwatch. And Overwatch. Why is it not? Nice shooting. Yeah, I know. But it's impossible to know, Xanos, before you do that mission that would be the case. You know, it would feel like it's an obviously good idea. Yeah, that wasn't likely to hit, but... Nice. I hope nothing gets overlooked during Overwatch. Oh, there you are. Knew there was one other person around here. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit him from here, but let's see. Yep, didn't think so. Wow. Blitz. Blitz came to regulate. Yeah, let's get him out. Is there a way to open... I was wondering if there was a way to open this supposed crack that's here. I don't know. Alright, see ya, Pop. Thanks for stopping by, man. Get you out. Does anybody know? There's a way to open this? Really? Is like a grenade? Because I don't really have a lot of grenades left. Oh, my pleasure, Pop. Thanks for stopping by, man, as always. Hold on one second, guys. Just responding to a message. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. All right, well, then I will get her out. Yeah, it's a little silly, it seems to me, but that's all right. All right, she is out. Hey, what's up, Dugna? Panacea. The sounds of machinery fade behind you as you venture further underground. Whoever built this facility was clearly well financed. It must have taken years to design, excavate, and build a complex like this in secrecy. You continue through dimly lit halls, finally stepping into what appears to be another laboratory area. The corridor before you is deserted. Dr. Adrian Vauclair is somewhere within this facility, and with him the answers you seek. Alright. Ah, that grind. That grind, huh, Master? I do not have security cameras here anywhere. And all this stuff is locked, except for that, huh? Sorry, guys. Just getting, like, multiple notifications about different things, so... Okay. There we go. Alright. The old man behind the glass works feverishly at his console, glancing up at you when he can. A cigarette dangles from his mouth, its bluish smoke curling around his head. An overflowing ashtray sits on the lab table in front of him. The years have not been kind, but his features are instantly recognizable. Despite his age, he still has the strong chin and high cheekbones that you remember from Greenwinter's DVD. This is Dr. Adrian Vauclair. As you approach, he stops what he's doing, a look of intense irritation on his face. He clears his throat and a harsh rasping sound emerges from a loudspeaker next to the glass. So you're the Shadowrunners Audrin warned me about. I assume there's a trail of corpses in your wake. And you must be Dr. Vauclair. That's right. I don't know why you insist on interfering with my work, but I assure you, that's over now. He reaches down, flips a switch. You hear a loud thud and a click behind you as the door locks shut. Hey, what's up, Gamer ME? What's going on, Gamer Man? Good to see you, man. You'll find that the blast door behind you is sealed and the laboratory you occupy is fully secured. An important precaution is we keep our test subjects in there. They are far more dangerous than you. You will remain trapped in there for your own good so you can do no further harm. The hell I will. Aw, man. You will note that the window between us is made of transplast, quite unbreakable by any force or weapon you possess. Now, I want to know why in hell you so violently interjected yourself into my business. First, you break into my estate, which you didn't even know was mine, apparently. Then you spend what I imagine must have been a small fortune to track me down. And finally, you locate my AI, destroy it, drive all the way to the countryside, and shoot your way into my laboratory. He leans forward, hands on the table, his eyes piercing. So I have to ask you, Shadowrunner, who are you and why in God's name are you here? Just shopping around, I've always wanted a secret lair underneath the giant castle. We came to find you, Vauclair, to help us stop Feuerschwinger. Except the Firewing wasn't the one after us after all. It was you all along, wasn't it? Vauclair signs, covers his face with his pale, nicotine-stained hands. To help you stop Feuerschwinger. That is ironic. But yes, you are correct. I am the one who has been hunting you. The one who sent Apex and Audrin after you. You bastard. Why attack the Kreuzbazaar, Vauclair? Why kill Paul Amsel? It was necessary to preserve the secrecy of my work, for the greater good of all. I know I have wronged you, and for this I am sorry. He sighs a long, rattling sigh that quickly turns into a violent fit of coughing. The sound echoes over the loudspeaker. Hey, Build, what's up, man? He collects himself, continues. I don't expect you to understand, but I also do not have time to explain it to you. He straightens, glances back at the screen to his side, and nods curtly. Good. Things are progressing nicely. Now I must know, how did you learn that I was still alive? How did you even know to look for me? Did someone send you? Let's see. Your brother said you were the world's only hope to stop Feuerschwinger from returning. Your brother got us into this mess. He hired us to break into your estate. We pierced the rest together from his journals. We found out about you from your brother, Vauclair. He was trying to find you, right up to the end. Vauclair starts, and the sudden movement of this arm sends his overflowing ashtray flying from his table in a cloud of ash. A look of dread fills his face. Up until the end? What do you mean? Where is Hermie? Explain yourself. Oh, you mean you killed him too, just like Paul and Monica. He slumps into the chair next to him, his whole body shaking. I didn't... Suddenly overcome by another fit of coughing, he steadies himself on one arm of the chair. Apex. I should never have trusted that thing. God damn it. He closes his eyes and a tear escapes down the gaunt, pale skin of his cheek. Oh, Hermie, the things I've sacrificed. All for this panacea. All for tonight. Stop with the riddles, Doc. What's panacea? All for what, Vauclair? Tell us what's going to happen tonight. You owe Hermie that much. He looks up, dazed, his eyes unfocused. What's going to happen? Oh, Yes, tonight. Tonight will be the end of dragons. Not just Feuerschwinger. All dragons. Explain yourself, Doctor. Let me get this straight. You had a bad experience with one dragon, so now you're going to wipe out an entire species? All dragons. There's quite a few dragons out there, Doc. Powerful dragons. I don't think they'll support your plan. They won't have a choice in the matter. Vauclair fumbles in his pockets, produces a fresh cigarette. He lights it with shaking hands and breathes in deeply. The orange glow of the cigarette flares bright. It's like the elusive man. When he exhales, the words spill out with a smoke. The firewing burned and murdered and caused untold damage in her bestial rage. Until the Dragonfall. Until I stopped her. But that destruction was merely a symptom of a greater cancer. Feuerschwinger wrought destruction with fire and claw. The dragons of today, Lofweir, Dunkelzahn, the Ghostwalker, they kill and conquer with subtler tools. Deception, manipulation, corruption. They use us as pawns, playing pieces, puppets in their millennia-long machinations. Oh yes, dragons are a cancer. One that will conquer, or worse, destroy all of humanity if we do not stop it. One that metastatized when the world awakened. An ironic metaphor, since it was the failing of my own body that allowed me to see it. Let me guess, you have cancer. He is racked again by violent coughing, allows it to subside, takes another long drag of his cigarette, the ash creeping closer and closer towards his mouth. I have leukemia, cancer of the blood, no doubt brought on by the radiation of the socks. It was when I heard my doctor's diagnosis that I realized what I had to do, what my life's work would be in the time I had left. I'm sorry, Hermie. I'm sorry you won't be able to see it for yourself. I'm sorry I failed you. Vauclair turns his attention back to the computer, stubbing at his cigarette, grabs a fresh one from the pack and lights it. Tonight I will release my panacea to the world, and how absurd that the instrument of Dragonkind's destruction... He presses a button on the terminal and a large observation window at the far end of the room rises slowly open. Will be carried by Feuerschwinger herself. Oh, snap! He's gonna use Feuerschwinger to like, deliver this bioweapon against all these dragons? Oh, snap. Wow. An awesome looking dragon, too. Whoa. Through the glass, you see the prostrate form of a dragon far below. An enormous set of shackles binds it, and a maze of tubes snakes into its body. The tubes connect to a cruel-looking apparatus that has been mounted to the wall. Son of a bitch. Look at that. He found the firewing alive in the socks after all. Tonight, the firewing will fly again. Infected with panacea, she will slowly be destroyed from within. But before that happens, she will provide the catalyst for global transmission of the virus. As if spurred on by the sight of the dragon below, he begins typing furiously at his terminal. Feuerschwinger's fire carries the agent, the panacea in its dormant state. Any metahumans exposed to her fire will become carriers, will spread the disease to other dragons. But they will be unharmed. When a critical mass of carriers is achieved, my panacea will become unstoppable. Will spread across the globe in a relentless tide. However, if it does not reach this critical mass, it will fizzle, die out, become inert. Hence, the need for a ground zero, a flashpoint for a mass infection event. He looks to the ceiling, mumbling to himself. I'm sorry, Hermie. I know how you loved your flux state, but that doesn't matter now. It must be Berlin. This is reminding me a lot of Watchmen. And I can't go more into details about that. Because I'm going to spoil things for you, but yeah. There's little Watchmen going on, I'll just say that. Hold on, what are you going to do to Berlin? He continues his work filled with a feverish energy. For panacea to work, Berlin must burn. A sacrifice, one for the greater good. Feuerschwinger will breathe her infected fire upon Berlin. Thousands will die, and the virus will take to the air in the destruction. A critical mass of Berlin's metahuman population will be exposed, but no one will even think to quarantine the city until it's too late. The flux state lacks any centralized authority. Corporations will evacuate their own. Thousands will flee the city, infected. Oh yes, Hermie, Berlin is the perfect flashpoint. He mutters, his voice growing more detached. Wasn't supposed to be tonight, no. But this little intervention of yours leaves us no choice. So let us see. He squints at his screen. Tonight's wind patterns dictates that Ground Zero be Tempelhof Schoenberg. Highly populated. The virus will spread quickly enough from there. That's only a few kilometers from the Kreutz Bazaar. The Kreutz Bazaar? My favorite cafe's in the Kreutz Bazaar. Look, you're crazy and we're probably all gonna die, but we are not letting you get away with this. Nonsense. You are sealed tight in that laboratory, impotent to stop me. Vauclair sighs, shuts his eyes tight, brings a shaking hand to his temple. I'm so sorry, but this sacrifice can't be helped. The old man eyes the cigarette butt in his hand, fishes out another from the pack and lights it with the first. Then he reaches to his console, reaching to the side for a microphone. He mutters something into the receiver. You can just barely make out the sound of the name Audrin. When he turns to address you again, his voice is level. The shaking in his hands seems to have subsided. Security will be here soon. They will take care of you. I do not wish you to die. There will be enough of that tonight. Let's see. And all this was worth killing your own brother for, eh? Look, ignoring the rest of this insane plan, how you're going to get forced to go along with it, you don't burn a city and call it a sacrifice. You call it what it is, mass murder. Vauclair stiffens, turning to face you. Anger washes across his face. Was it mass murder when America dropped the atomic bomb on Japan? Yeah. The myopic would say yes, just as you are now. But they did it for a cause, to shorten the agony of war, to save the lives of thousands upon thousands of soldiers. Yes, except that's not actually what would have happened. The old man is trembling now. I do the same for the good of the world. Oh yeah, etiquette academic. You know that America was pretty divided on the morality of that act, right? Some even considered it a crime against humanity. We are not talking ethics here. We're talking parallels. What I do will prevent a greater evil from taking place. Humanity was born to reproduce, to multiply. But dragons are born to acquire, to accumulate, to hoard. Both strive to bend the world to their will. Humanity has conquered the air, land, and sea through sheer numbers. Dragons, however, employ different means altogether. Throughout history, they have allowed us to do the heavy lifting while they pulled the strings. What's up, Hippo? Good to see you, man. There are 17 great dragons in the world today. 17 ancient worms, millennia old, slowly dividing the planet into 17 piles of gold to nest upon in front of our eyes. Once upon a time, they burned castles to steal the treasure we collected, laid waste to entire armies. But here in the sixth world, it is no longer about tooth and claw and fiery breath. The old man's voice seethes with hatred. Now it's public relations, marketing, mergers and acquisitions. You see it every day. Dragons in the trio, in the boardrooms. They gather influence, wealth, power, continually hoarding until one of them sits atop it all. Perhaps not in this cycle of the world, perhaps not the next. But one day one worm will stand alone, triumphant, with all of humanity as its cattle, with all the world as its prize. And that's... He trembles, his voice dropping to a whisper. That I will not allow. And all of this was worth killing your own brother for, eh? Vauclair's fist slams into the table, sending his cigarette flying in a cascade of sparks and ash. No! Nothing can make this right. Nothing. That right. He runs a hand through his unkempt hair, blinking through a haze of sudden tears. Damn it, Hermie. Why couldn't you just let me go? You don't have to add to his loss, Doctor. This doesn't need to continue. He covers his eyes. No, I'm afraid it does. I love my brother more than you can know, but... He wipes away the tears, looks you in the eye. This changes nothing. My brother's death only strengthens my resolve. Were I to stop now, his loss would be in vain. Berlin must be sacrificed. Look, ignoring the rest of this insane plan, how are you going to get Feuerschwinger to go along with it? Oh, that's simple enough. He gestures to his left. She has no choice. Who the hell is that? The gaunt woman in the containment cell stands rigidly, her face pressed against the glass, her haunted yellow eyes tracking your every move. She appears frightened, disoriented, lost. Her mouth moves silently, her voice muted by her glass cage. So the stories Green Winters found were true. Feuerschwinger's astral form was separated from her body when she... Oh, sorry, this is Dietrich. So the stories Green Winters found were true. Feuerschwinger's astral form was separated from her body when she fell. Thanks, Mud. I appreciate it, man. You trapped her somehow. Yes, but that was later. In 2012, we took down Feuerschwinger with an experimental weapon. This weapon, suffice it to say, I couldn't predict how it would affect her. Again, couldn't predict. I have to say that this guy's got the typical arrogance that some scientists often do without thinking of the consequences of what might happen later on. And for anybody who saw this, this is also reminding me a lot of the Overlord DLC. Again, I can't talk about why because it's story spoilers, but if you guys watch me play Mass Effect 2, my Overlord DLC, the Overlord playthrough, or if you guys have seen someone else like Foom's playthrough ME2 or Inam, this reminds me a lot of that same thing as well. So, thank you, Lego. Yeah, and Mudmax, I was watching play Euro Trucker 2 the other day as well. You guys should check him out. In 2036, I led a search team into the Sox. I had to know what had happened to her. We found her alive, in a way. Apparently the dragon's astral form had been ripped from her body by the weapon. It was trapped inside a young woman living in the Sox. I know, right, Paradox? For real. Oh, no, don't get me wrong, Hippo. I have a lot of good friends who are scientists. I respect scientists that understand consequences. The scientists who are like, I don't know, it's just my job to come up with the science. The ones who don't think about the ethical consequences of what they do, that's my problem. But yeah, that's all. No, Paradox, Mud, Paradox has been with me for a long time. Paradox is talking about this guy, Vauclair. He's not talking about me. Paradox knows me pretty well as a streamer. What's up, Paradox? But I appreciate the support, though, Mud. Let's see. It was trapped inside a young woman living in the Sox. A mob of glowpunks revered her, treated her like a goddess. I transported the young woman in the dragon's body here where I could study them. You mean that she's been in that cell for almost 20 years? The old man nods absently. No choice. A creature separated from its astral form cannot live more than a few hours before both die. It was the high-intensity radiation. It was the high-intensity radiation of the Sox combined with a magical creature inside her that allowed the woman to live as long as she did. So, the environment within her containment chamber mirrors that of the Sox. It has allowed us to keep Feuerschwinger alive all these years while her bestial shell remains chained up below. Now, as for her body, that will be simple as well. We've drilled a series of electrical charges directly into her skull. When we release our dragon body, empty of its astral form, we will trigger all the vicious instincts and primal urges left in her reptile brain. She will unleash her fire where we command it. Oh my god, this guy. So they've separated, so for people to... Whack means cool. No, whack means like whack means like crazy. Whack means like this guy's nuts out of it, basically. Yeah, no, I know you were, Mud. That's fine, man. So this guy, not only has he got this insane bioweapon theory that he wants to sacrifice half of Berlin to make accomplish, but also he's got her astral form that he's drilled holes into the astral form skull, basically, to be able to control it. Unbelievable. That's horrific, even for a mass-murdering dragon. Misplaced empathy. That beast blazed a path of fiery destruction across Germany. But no matter. I have more important things to do than debate the morality of this with you. Feuerschwinger must fly, Berlin must be sacrificed, and it must be tonight. Now where is that damned Audrin? I've heard enough of this, Vauclair. You're nuts. There has to be a better way, Vauclair. There has to be. Vauclair stops, bows his head, and closes his eyes. I am a man of science, Shadowrunner. A better path may exist, but I do not know what it is. I wish that I didn't have to sacrifice so many. I wish Hermie didn't have to die. But this solution is here, now in my hands, and I choose to take it. That may happen, Maria. Through the speakers you can hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching. Ah, Audrin. Good, it's about time you showed up. Sorry, Doc. We were waking up the dragon's physical form. It required some care. But the procedure is ready to begin now. You should see to it. The orc sneers at you from behind the glass, his scarred features writhing in the dancing light of Vauclair's monitor. Looks like you trapped the thugs who were attacking the manor. Yes, they won't be a problem any longer. But with Apex gone, our security is still compromised. We'd best still hurry. Oh, and Audrin, don't forget to clean the containment unit afterwards. The virus will kill Feuerschwinger along with the rest, and when it does, her astral form will perish as well, human host or no. We're going to stop you, Vauclair. We'll find a way. Iger's lips curl into a snarl, and we'll make it painful. Audrin twists suddenly towards the glass. Quiet! Everything's ready in the chamber, Dr. Vauclair.
I think you should start the procedure yourself.
Vauclair brings his cigarette to his mouth and inhales sharply, holding it for a long moment.
Yes, my friend.
He looks to the ceiling.
It is time, Hermie. Let's do some good.
Vauclair stubs out his last cigarette with a heavy sigh.
I will begin the infusion process. Audrin, please make sure our guests here are securely locked away before you come down. I am sorry, Arvin Eleron. Sorry for your friend, Paul Amsel. Sorry for Miss Schaefer. Sorry for the Kreutz Bazaar. Sorry for Berlin. I wish there were another way.
Like hell you do, the power of it all? No. Elaborate plan to destroy an entire species, a massive underground fortress with an army of mercenaries. You sound just like a dragon, Doc. Yeah, go find yourself, Vauclair. There's still time, Vauclair. You can find another way before you die.
I wish that were true, but my time on Earth is short. Very short. So before I pass out of this world, I will finish the task I've been dealt. I go now to do a hard thing. Perhaps an evil thing, but a thing that is necessary.
Vauclair fixes you with a weary stare, then turns and exits the room. Audrin turns to stare at you through the glass. His lips curl into an insolent smile.
Hi again. Long time. How's Amsel doing? That hole in his brain pan heal up okay?
What a punk. If I were you, I would run, little orc. When we catch up to you, your armor won't save you. The burned orc knocks on the heavy transplast window separating you.
Afraid that's not gonna happen. The lab's locked down tight like the doc said. The test subjects that they keep in there don't play well with others. Dangerous, nasty things. And they don't smell great either. But you'll see for yourself in a second.
You've probably got family in Berlin, Audrin. You don't want to see them die, do you?
Dr. Vauclair's my family, asshole. He's a great man, a man of vision. And I'm going to make sure his vision becomes reality. Listen, I gotta go. Have fun with the test subjects while I'm gone.
He grins and presses a switch on the console. You hear the hiss of doors sliding open nearby. Vauclair many years ago actually brought Feuerschwinger, one of the dragons, down with this experimental weapon, and the dragon had done all this damage to Berlin and caused friends and people like that of this guy to die. And also, when he went in to try to find the dragon, the radiation from the area where they had used the weapon irradiated his cells, and so he got cancer as a result. So basically, he's been obsessed with trying to do this before he dies, Dugna, essentially.
If you're still alive when I get back, I'll put a bullet in you or something.
Wow. That's something else, man. Oh, God. Super mutated hellhound. Fire Drake. Okay. Haha, Hippo, that's funny, man. Okay, let's see. What are we doing on, how are we doing on time here? Just as a reminder, guys, I've got about another half hour right now. And then I am going to be heading off for dinner and stuff, but I am going to stream a little bit more tonight, which is because my wife and daughter are not here. They're in... wife and daughter are not here. They're in Seattle already. So I'll be able to stream a little bit tonight and get this finished. But you need to give me about just 2 minutes now. I've just got to run downstairs very quickly and grab a couple things, and then I will be back up, okay? So hang tight for about 2 minutes, then I'll give you about another half hour. Then I will stop, and then, as I say, I'll be back in a couple hours to wrap this up tonight, okay? So hang tight. I'll be right back. You guys can look at Arv Chair while you're gone. While I'm gone. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. All right. I don't know if this is going to make a difference. That's medkit. Alright, so about, what do we got here? Yeah, about 20 minutes. That was a shot in the dark, but it was worth it. %90 chance, miss. I still think that the setup for this is screwy. The setup for the randomizer is still not right. Oh boy. Hey boy. Wow. And fire there. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Miss again. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Come on. Ah, I thought you were gonna kill him. Damn it. That's frustrating. Oh no! Too many fire drakes. Away from me. Oh my god, man. Nice shot. Ow. We didn't start the fire, Drake. Ow. Oh my goodness. You can't run around. Drat. I really need you to take this fire drake down. Ow. Did you get over there? I don't know about considerably, but these things suck. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Believe you me, these things suck a lot. He takes damage from fire, even though he's a fire drake, really? Oh my god, Xanos, really? Great, thanks. Charming. Yes, you could. They're putting the fire in my drake. Yes, indeed. All right. Aimed shot. Miss. That's fine, Xanos. And you were like, what? Nice. Not likely to hit, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, miss. Worth a shot. Damn it. Oh well. Really need to take this thing down. Damn it. There we go. This thing on Overwatch. Nice. Jeez. Confused! The fire drake is working for me! Whoops. There you go. What's up, Roix? Nice. It's right, the fire drake's confused. Come on now. What's up, Crip? How you doing, man? Really? 2 misses, huh? Sigh. Ugh, I lost him already? Really? Really, I lost him already? Really? No kidding. Oh, this is going swimmingly. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit him too. Ugh. And it didn't help Blitz as much as I was hoping it would. More shout would be nice. That's not what I was hoping for. Ah! I lost him? Really? 16%? 16%, really? Really? I lost him? 16% chance, but no. Obviously I lose him. Good. 2 misses. 2 misses. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god. Oh, that's good. Hey, finally hit something. Missed twice. Scary stuff, man. Fortunately, they were super, super slow. But... okay, we're doing 528. Alright, let's see if I can just get this area. This is all about. The gaunt woman paused at the glass of your approach, her haunted yellow wings tracking every move. When you activate the intercom, a green light activates inside the containment cell, and she flinches up at it, startled. Feuerschwinge? A small voice whispers through lips that barely move. It sounds hoarse and awkward like a rusty lock. Help. Please. Help. How do I get out of this room, Feuerschwinger? I know a way to free yourself. Then you help me. A deal. A deal if you agree to free me. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Let's think this through, Arvanelleron. Be careful. Okay, deal. You help me and I'll help you. I will help you. Grant you release, and you will repay me in kind. Yes, yes. You can escape from this room. There is a panel on the floor. There is... you can drop. Find your way into the guts of this place. There by my body is the machine. Break it, break it, break it. Send levels below. Okay. Busted. Alright. So let's get back to the... there we go. Cool. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. And no, my brother and my mother-in-law actually Xanos, but it's a nice thought, yes. Okay, everybody. So, it is that time, so I am going to sign off for the moment. But we are closing in on the ending here. So I will be back this evening. I don't know exactly when. It's going to be a few hours. And I will then continue with, and I believe finish, Shadowrun Dragonfall. So that will be later on tonight. We will do the giveaway, the raids, and all that kind of stuff when that happens. So I'm not going to do that at the moment, though. So I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching with me. This has been fun, and I will catch you all you wonderful people, later on today. We have, let's see. There we go. Just want to thank those of you who are with me for the afternoon. Thanks to Lawkeeper for the usual good work with the bot. Thank you, Lego. Thank you, Xanos. Thank you, Zyron. Thank you to Avenging Prophet, to Duty Calls, Earth Machine, EXE Fan, Hippofant. Here, thanks to Crip. Thanks to Miv. Thanks to Money. Thanks to Morphus. Thanks to Mudmax. Thank you to Mulligan, Paradox Zero. Thank you to Rez, Roix, Shadowgazer, Shadow Snub. I don't know that I'm familiar with. I hope you like what you saw and heard and will follow, Shadow. Snub, Tachyon, 42, Trace, and Zamaria. Thanks, everybody. It was a good time, and I will catch all of you wonderful people later on this evening. So I'm off to have dinner. I think you should do the same, and I will catch all of you wonderful people later on tonight. Thanks so much. See you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.